Hi everyone, it's Chenzo from Reality Art Pod, here to talk about Peacock's House of Villains, Season 3, Episode 5, titled Loose Lips Sink Swan Boats. Where we left off, Johnny's reign came to an end, with New York and Plain Jane on the chopping block. Everyone except Drita voted to banish Plain from the game, and a nation mourned. Before I dive in, I put a link in the pinned comment to my playlist to catch up on my previous recaps. If you liked the video, consider liking, subscribing, and watching along on Peacock. But let's dive into it. Following being saved, New York humbly thanks the group, explaining she's never felt accepted since childhood. Everyone but Drita saved New York, but New York is pretty cool about it. Drita feels like it's a house of followers, and she is the leader. Ashley thinks it's hilarious that Christine voted for her friend, Plain, to leave, but Christine feels like Plain was violating her trust, double dealing, and had to go. Ashley gets nude, changing in front of the group. Drita calls this demented, saying she's surrounded by the biggest tits that ever lived. The next day, New York sends Plain's puppet to heaven with balloons. This was littering. Today, they'll compete to be the next supervillain. Johnny and Ashley are confident they can beat Kate at anything. Tyson and New York bond over bird and squirrel watching. Tyson feels he's earned New York's trust, saving her week one, and New York sees Tyson as her greatest ally. Tyson and Tom are ready to jump ship on their alliance and turn on Johnny, Ashley, and Paul. Johnny is dressed like a big highlighter on stilts. Tyson is starting to plant seeds with Kate. Kate suggests they put her on a team with the power players so she can throw the challenge. Tyson is a lily pad. Players are blindfolded and taken to an outdoor kids' birthday party for their challenge. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. They'll be split into 3 teams. One player will be gagged and can't speak. They need to act out instructions to the person who can't hear, who will then dictate instructions to the person who can't see. The first team to complete 3 tasks will win the challenge. The purple team is Johnny, New York, and Christine. Orange, Paul, Ashley, and Kate, who at this point fully plans to throw the challenge. And Tom, Drita, and Tyson. Tyson geniusly chose the same egg as Tom because he could feel the gold metallic sheen on his egg, his mind. So they get started in a challenge that's meant to make them look silly, and boy does it. The first task is to get the blindfolded person to break a piñata, which Tyson's team completes first, as blindfolded New York swings and swings at her piñata. She doesn't even know left from right, and is doing a better job tanking her team than Kate, who somehow, despite allegedly throwing this challenge, is helping her team a lot. Kate's team gets to round 3 first, and they win the challenge. Kate failed so badly at trying to throw this challenge, she literally led them to victory. So this team will move on to a surprise second round, where all 3 will be blindfolded, deafened, and gagged, and sent into the bounce house. The first player to find the stuffed monkeys will be supervillain of the week. So they get started, and Kate, within seconds, finds the monkeys, becoming this week's supervillain. Kate chooses to take Drita and Tom on her reward excursion. Back at the house, the girls are happy, but Johnny and Paul know they're getting nominated. Tyson pretends that he's scared as well. Tyson campaigns to Kate, saying the Ashley, Johnny, and Paul trio were rooting against her in the challenge. Kate is loving having everyone beg for her mercy, but is starting to get annoyed with the visitors. The next day, Ashley is not feeling well. Maybe she's sick, but she thinks she just needs to go outside. At this point, I'm on Ashley health watch. Kate sets up a private office and forces production to create a lair for her to execute her plans in the suite that Tyson is letting her squat in. On their excursion, Kate, Drita, and Tom are met with swan boats. Kate is ready to feel at home on the boat, but Drita is scared of being eaten by lake creatures. If you've never paddled on a swan boat, it's a fine activity. Kate tells them she plans to nominate Paul and Johnny as revenge and figure out her third nominee when she gets back. Back at the house, Ashley is feeling body aches, thinking maybe it's leftover aches from the dick party. Kate is considering Ashley as her nominee, but also Tyson, telling Drita and Tom that Tyson was scheming to her against his allies. Tom defends his ally Tyson. Johnny tells us he's here to provide for his daughter, so he's gonna fight for this. Once she gets back, Kate heads to her office hours. She's in bed with her monkeys, with a martini, complete with interrogation lighting. Ashley is feeling woozy at this point. Kate says she's making a list and checking it twice, like Santa, but Satan. Ashley swears on her grandma's life she'll keep Kate safe. Kate says she doesn't care. New York makes her usual case, saying she doesn't know what's going on or where she is right now. Tyson proposes a secret duo with Kate. She asks, why would you propose a duo with me when you already have a duo with Tom? Tyson tells Kate he'll choose her over Tom, which makes him seem very disloyal. And he lies to Kate, saying he has no alliance with New York. I feel like Kate knows he does. Johnny says he's not threatening Kate, but so you know that's followed up with a threat. Drita tells Kate that Tyson is the best player. She wants him out the most of anyone, telling Kate they should take Tyson out and then adopt Tom. Drita encourages Kate to be like Medusa for the rest of the day. Ashley is literally sick, saying she's fine, but she throws up in the bushes. They head to their nominations, where Kate takes her throne in a cool metallic dress, revealing that she made an optional suggestion box for her nominations, and the only people who tried to make nominations are the people she's nominating, and that all three of the nominated people's names were also in the suggestion box. She nominates Johnny, who she says she doesn't talk game with, and this is his receipts. Ashley, who calls Kate a judgmental, maritime employee, telling Kate if she smiled from time to time, it would loosen her asshole, and Paul accusing Paul of talking fake game to her. Paul admits to putting both Johnny and Ashley's names in the suggestion box to show the group he's not so loyal to them. So we leave off with Johnny, Paul, and Ashley nominated. If the game plays out like a game, any of them could go home, and it would have the same impact on the overall dynamic. I hope Ashley stays of the three, but Ashley is actually so sick. Like, I don't have a doctorate, but maybe I have a TV doctorate. Them saying she's sick over and over and over is giving the character who coughs blood into a napkin, then hides it in their pocket from their family. Like, she's only got 1 or 2 episodes left. And next week is some kind of kissing challenge. I'd be pleasantly surprised if Ashley isn't medically pulled from the show, like at the next elimination ceremony, just shuffled out to keep them on schedule. So that's my prediction, that a lot of stuff will happen for no reason, and Joel will say Ashley has to go. At least it wouldn't be a waste of Kate's reign. Always a buzzkill when there's no elimination, but that's all I have to say about this episode. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the episode. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. I'll be back next week with more House of Villains. Until then, you know where to find me. Bye.